Hello and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Kira and this is what I eat in a day, plant-based edition. So I decided that with spending more time in the house due to quarantine, it gave me time to start doing more of the things that I like, which is cooking. So I thought I would share some of my super simple, easy plant-based recipes that I've been eating. I started doing meatless Mondays the past few weeks, so I just wanted to share some of those ideas with you guys that I thought you might enjoy. So if you enjoyed any of these recipes, go ahead and like and subscribe, and then let me know in the comments which of these recipes you're going to try or what foods you've been eating the most during this quarantine time. So with that being said, let's get into the cooking. For breakfast, I made some avocado toast with some meatless patties from Trader Joe's. These you can just find in the freezer section and they're really good. You can't even tell that they're not real meat. Then I got 2 pieces of some sourdough bread and used some vegan butter to spread on top of that. Then I just threw them on the grill pan to toast for about a couple minutes on each side until they were nice and golden brown. Next, I cut up a mini avocado in half and then used each half for one slice of toast and then spread that out evenly on the bread. I forgot to record, sprinkled on some salt as well, and then also topped it with one of my favorite seasonings, the everything but the bagel seasoning on top from Trader Joe's. And by this time my patties were done, so I just cut each of those into halves and then placed 4 pieces on each slice. After I was done letting my food digest, I got a quick little workout in, which you can find the full video of on my Instagram page at KiraB. For my post-workout, I made a protein drink just with some water. I was going to drink this while I prepped for lunch. I had to jump on a call soon to train a client, so I just wanted to get some of my prep work done beforehand. That way, once I was done with everything, lunch could come together that much quicker. So for lunch, I was going to be making some super filling coconut curry. I already chopped up 1 red bell pepper, 1 whole white onion, and then 3 to 4 small white potatoes. I just diced those up into about 1-inch cubes. Afterwards, I put together my seasoning mixture. So in this, I included garlic powder, onion powder, curry powder, cumin, some smoked paprika, as well as some coriander, and then a little bit of salt and pepper as well. So by now I was starving and was finally ready to start cooking. I was done with work, so I just threw in some onions with some olive oil and let those start to saute for a couple minutes before I added in a couple tablespoons of garlic and then a tablespoon of ginger into there just to start sauteing to get a little bit more fragrant. Next, I added in the spice mixture and then let that saute up a little bit for about an extra minute or 2, and then added in the potatoes and the cauliflower. After I mix that around so they can get incorporated into the seasoning a little bit more, I added in the veggie broth as well as the coconut milk. After mixing that around, I then covered it and then let it come up to a boil and then brought it back down to a simmer and let that simmer for about 25 or so minutes. Once that was done simmering, I then added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to 2 tablespoons of the broth from the pot. Mix that around and then added that back in. This will help make the curry thicker. And then added in the bell pepper as well as the chickpeas and then mix that around and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 more minutes until everything is nice and softened. And then you can see just how much thicker that curry gets after letting it simmer an additional 10 to 15 more minutes after adding the cornstarch. To eat with the curry, I just reheated up some white rice that I had already made from earlier and then just sprinkled some parsley on top for some added color, and then it was ready to enjoy. This meal kept me so full for so long that I did not need much for dinner, so I decided to make a salad with some tempeh bacon on top. So for the tempeh marinade, it's super simple. All you need is about a 1/4 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a tablespoon of smoked liquid, and a tablespoon of honey, as well as 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder. Just mix that up and then it's ready to go. Next, I sliced my tempeh into quarters and then each of those quarters into 3 slices each. And place those in a single layer on a pan with all of the marinade mix. It may seem like a lot of liquid going in, but tempeh absorbs more flavor after it's been steamed a little bit, so I'm just going to keep this on a low heat to simmer, turning them every couple minutes until the liquid slowly starts to reduce down and the tempeh gets a nice darker color. Once my tempeh was done, I started prepping the rest of my salad ingredients. So I just chopped up some couple pieces of cucumber and then added some of my greens to a bowl and then topped that with some extra pieces of sliced avocado as well. I then added in my tempeh and then finished it off with one of my favorites, some sesame soy ginger dressing, and it was ready to eat. So after eating my salad, I did eat some apples and peanut butter afterwards as a little dessert, and then that kind of sums up everything that I had for the day. So if you liked any of the food made today, go ahead and let me know below and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.